Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting video. Today we'll be exploring the best sitcoms of all time. With so many groundbreaking shows over several decades, we're here to rank the creme de la creme. Factsverse presents the 41 best sitcoms of all time. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more. Click that little notification bell icon to make sure you never miss when we upload a new video. Number 41, The Beverly Hillbillies, 1962 to 1971. After 9 years of airing, this TV series was beloved by viewers. The plot follows a family who recently relocated to Beverly Hills from mountain and country living. The shock from their transition makes for interesting and entertaining situations, events, and dialogue. Number 40, Married with Children, 1987 to 1997. This show featured a host of stereotypes in its decade-long run. For example, Father Al Bundy mainstreamed the dim-witted husband role. The show was named the crudest show on TV in 1996. Number 39, Bewitched, 1964 to 72. This series aired for 8 years. The story revolved around Samantha, a witch who married a normal man. As she becomes a housewife, her majestical family disagrees and sets the stage for numerous events that occur throughout the series. The incorporation of fantasy was iconic for that time period and paved the way for countless fantasy comedy series to come. Number 38, The Nanny, 1993 to 1999. After 6 years, this series left a lasting impression on the hearts of many. The plot features an over-the-top woman from Flushing, Queens. Fran Fine was stylish with a thick New York accent. She played the nanny for wealthy children in Manhattan. From an audacious butler to awkward romances, this series has everything you could want. Number 37, Third Rock from the Sun, 1996 to 2001. This series features an alien family that passes for humans. The Solomon family is committed to studying Earthlings. Sci-fi seamlessly blends into this sitcom. Number 36, The Wonder Years, 1988 to 1993. This sitcom was based 20 years in the future. It's both honest and innocent. The plot revolves around the main characters and their development into womanhood and manhood. It's distinctively different from other sitcoms of its time. Number 35, Different Strokes, 1978 to 1986. The series' main character, Gary Coleman, wowed viewers with his classic charm, spunk, and catchphrases. The series is best known for creating programs dedicated to serious topics in life, even with the majority of episodes being humorous. Number 34, I Dream of Jeannie, 1965 to 1970. I Dream of Jeannie features a magical genie. The genie is attractive with an astronaut husband. This series made for an interesting combination, especially in the late 60s. Number 33, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, 2005 to the present. This series revolves around a modern group of friends that lack good judgment, to say the least. The dark humor and twisted events make this show an interesting sitcom. The characters all walk to the beat of their own drum. Number 32, Roseanne, 1988 to 1997. This show focuses on a working-class family with a strict and no-nonsense mother. The larger-than-life personality of Roseanne makes up a great deal of the show's appeal. Number 31, Family Matters, 1989 to 1998. After 9 years, this series landed a special place in the hearts of viewers, especially for those of color. The sitcom stars a black family, the Winslows, and their goofy neighbor Steve Urkel made it an all-time favorite series. Steve's classic catchphrase, "Did I do that?" has become a quintessential line for all pop culture references of the 80s and 90s. Number 30, All in the Family, 1971 to 1979. This series features Archie Bunker, an iconic TV father. He's a man who has not aged well and is on edge most of the time. This grumpy and aggravated character contrasted his sweet, friendly, and patient wife. This is a typical stereotype seen in real life. Number 29, Home Improvement, 1991 to 1999. This series was hands down one of the most popular shows of the 90s. The show pushed Tim Allen's career forward with an acclaimed book and movie during that time. Number 28, Who's the Boss? 1984 to 1992. This show ran for 8 years, featuring ex-baseball star Tony Danza. Tony accepts a housekeeping job for a successful executive named Angela Bauer. This show features reverse gender roles in television. Tony has a sweet charisma about him, which pairs well with strong businesswoman Angela. Number 27, Scrubs, 2001 to 2010. This medical comedy sitcom features so much to love, such as the protagonist JD, played by Zach Braff. From drama to romance, Scrubs has it all. It's heartwarming, funny, and well-scripted. Number 26, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, 1970 to 1977. This series is based on a strong, independent woman. It focuses on Mary Richards, a young woman who was developing her career. This concept was revolutionary, especially for the 70s. The style of writing is both honest and realistic. For this reason, many viewers took a liking to the program as it rose to the #1 spot in television. Number 25, Malcolm in the Middle, 2000 to 2006. This series features a brilliant middle child named Malcolm. He has 3 troublesome brothers and extremely overwhelmed parents. Malcolm's brothers are destructive and aggressive, while he prefers to use intellect. The series navigates the issues and problems that arise as a middle child. Number 24, The Golden Girls, 1985 to 1992. This sensational show was beloved amongst viewers. Featuring 4 elderly single women, the Golden Girls lived in Miami. The show ranked amongst the 10 best shows for 6 seasons, without pause. Number 23, Blackish, 2014 to current. This series took off after its first episode, making a bold stance on important topics with relatable comedy. Co-stars Anthony Anderson and Tracy Ellis Ross navigate all types of issues, including political, social, and cultural. They showcase raising biracial children and staying true to themselves. Number 22, That 70s Show, 1998 to 2006. This series features teenage friends with a host of iconic pop culture references and humor. The storyline is feel-good and relatable. It features A-list talent such as Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. Number 21, The Dick Van Dyke Show, 1961 to 1966. This popular series won 15 Emmy Awards as it portrays the life of Rob Petrie. Petrie is the head writer for a variety show. Fans adored the characters, leading to the show's many awards. Number 20, Full House, 1987 to 1995. Airing for 8 years and countless reruns, this show is absolutely sensational. The theme song alone will bring up memories of your childhood. Full House is a true gem, especially when discussing noteworthy sitcoms of the 80s and 90s. Number 19, Parks and Recreation, 2009 to 2015. This series features an ensemble cast with favorites such as Nick Offerman and Amy Poehler. It was developed and created in the style of The Office, but it took on a life of its own. Number 18, How I Met Your Mother, 2005 to 2014. This series focuses on flashbacks, narrated by Ted speaking to his children about how he met their mother. The show is unlike any other sitcom of its time, with a strong cast. Number 17, Family Ties, 1982 to 1989. Family Ties was all the rave during the 80s. The show focused on a teen with hippie parents. Producers were able to discuss a divided country in a palpable manner. Number 16, Three's Company, 1977 to 1984. This show focused on 3 single roommates living together, 2 female and 1 male. The show was groundbreaking, especially for the late 70s and early 80s. The trio found themselves in a variety of funny situations. Number 15, Will and Grace, 1998 to 2006. This series was a favorite, with viewers developing bonds to each character. Will and Grace won 18 Emmy Awards. Number 14, Friends, 1994 to 2004. After a decade of episodes, fans consider this series a classic. Based around a group of successful and attractive friends in New York City, this show has something for everyone to relate to. Number 13, The Jeffersons, 1975 to 1985. This series showcases a primarily black cast and even features interracial dating, a taboo topic in the 70s and 80s. Number 12, The Simpsons, 1989 to current. With 30 seasons of content, The Simpsons has remained on air decade after decade. The characters make up a great deal of pop culture references and entertainment. Number 11, The Fresh Prince of BEL-AIR, 1990 to 1996. This series features young Will Smith and his journey from Philadelphia to ultra-rich BEL-AIR when he moves in with his Aunt Vivian. The Fresh Prince is a staple in pop culture. Number 10, Frasier, 1993 to 2004. This series features the main character, Frasier Crane, and his brother Niles. The show is funny and full of comedy. Number 9, The Andy Griffith Show, 1960 to 1968. This show is filmed in the 60s. However, it has a timeless appeal that leaves viewers in awe. The show stars Andy Griffith and Barney Fife. Number 8. 30 Rock, 2006 to 2013. This show merges unique comedy and classic sitcom drama together. The series stars fan favorite Tina Fey. Fey is best known for her one-liners on the show. Number 7. Modern Family, 2009 to present. This series features stereotypical characters such as Phil Dunphy, played by Ty Burrell. His character is the typical clueless dad. The series features diversity, which is important as most modern families today are diverse in culture, gender, ethnicity and race, and religion. Number 6. MASH, 1972 to 1983. This show follows Army staff during the Korean War at a hospital with the abbreviation MASH, Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. The show blended comedy with serious and important topics of the era. It was the perfect balance between both. For this reason, viewers were immediately drawn to MASH for its realistic yet fictional stories. Number 5. The Office, 2005 to 2013. This series became an international sensation, especially in the US. Beginning in the UK, The Office took on a life of its own shortly after the first few seasons. Steve Carell stars as Michael Scott. Number 4. Happy Days, 1974 to 1984. This show follows the teenage experience set in the 1950s. The main character is known as the Fonz. The series showcases an idealized and wistful take on life. Fonz could water ski while wearing fashion-forward attire such as a leather jacket, making him a unique character all in one. Number 3. I Love Lucy, 1951 to 1957. Lucille Ball starred in this iconic, quintessential comedy alongside husband Desi Arnaz, Ricky Ricardo. It was one of the first television shows to be shot in front of a live studio audience. The show ranked number 1 for 4 seasons without pause. Number 2. Seinfeld, 1989 to 1998. Starring popular comedian Jerry Seinfeld, this series has been acclaimed as a show about nothing. Yet, it's one of the most successful. In fact, many Seinfeld stars began their acting careers on the show. Number 1. Cheers, 1982 to 1993. This show has received 117 Emmy nominations and a total of 28 wins. Cheers features some of the most talented writers and gifted actors and actresses, landing it in the number 1 spot. Thank you for tuning in to another video. We hope you discovered a new sitcom and reminisced on the classics. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know down in the comment box below which sitcom is your all-time favorite and which time period you loved most, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.